Where do I get the real shit, bro? And stop fucking laughing. All right?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Mexican supplements, man.
You gotta go to Mexico for those, bro.
I'm Puerto Rican. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Fuck this podcast.
Ouch.
This is the second time we're having issues right now.
Bro, we need the salt
I don't like
back,
being
man.
treated like a fucking clown, man.
We need the salt.
Nobody's calling you a clown, but if you're feeling,
You might as well just fucking kick me out of here.
bye. You can go if you gotta. If that's.
Oh, you want to take it there?
I mean, honestly, if you're gonna act like this, you can get the fuck out.
You want to take it there, buddy? You want to really fucking take it?
You don't, my guy. We're strapped up. We strapped up in here. This little thing. Let's get it.
Whoa.
Let's get it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's get it.
Whoa. All right,
Come on, dog. I trained for this shit.
This ain't over, kid.
Let's go,
This
son.
ain't fucking over.
Yeah, go home, buddy.
Fuck both of you.
Well,
should we call the cops?
no, let's just keep it rolling. Finish our fucking podcast. Well, good morning.
I don't know what the fuck that was, dude. We gotta stop having that guy on, man. It gets worse and worse every time. Well,
We never learn our lesson.
I'll be doing everything I gotta do to get to where I wanna be. I'm doing that all 2020. Lot of people saying this year that they gon' blow up, but they don't come close to my energy. Ain't nobody knowing what your boys got planned right now, but trust me, you should wait and see. Past few years, yeah, your boy's been slept on, but now I'm elevated to a better me.
All right, guys, what's happening, y'all? Welcome back to NickyRod All Access. Today I have awesome guests, Mike, Rakshan. What's happening, buddy? How you doing today?
How are you, man? I'm here to redeem myself after last episode. I just want to apologize to all the fans. I get a little anxiety during podcasts, so I didn't actually have a dentist appointment. I was just scared, so I left. So I'm really sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had this. I think you were wearing a blue shirt that day, and you kind of just out of nowhere, mid conversation, we just pieced out on us.
Yeah, I'm just like
up.
a very scared, like a spineless kind of guy. So this type of environment gets me scared just being around alphas. So
Alphas?
Why
Are you?
Why you guys laughing?
What do you consider an alpha?
Pretty much like you, like just fucking perfect.
Wow. Well, I gotta be honest. I really do appreciate that statement. But I'm imperfect in many ways.
Not really, man. You're perfect.
yeah, we're just a little closer.
Yeah. So like, I just get nervous in that environment, so I just had to leave. I'm sorry, guys. I really.
That's
am.
not okay.
And well, luckily we had a last minute replacement. Dude looked like your cousin a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You haven't heard?
No, I'm kind of like, even watching the episode gets me anxiety. I can't get past 30 seconds.
You can't get past your intro, essentially.
Yeah. So I haven't seen the episode, but I heard it was good.
You
so.
faked a dentist appointment. Phone was facing up, and absolutely no
Oh man.
no indication came on. I hope you see your phone's out already. I hope you're not prepping to dip it off again.
No, hell no. By the way, man, that's a nice shirt, dude. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, actually, my buddy Koolrak hooked me up with a nice Sultan of Strangles t-shirts.
Whoa.
So you can see.
Where can I get one? Is there like a sultanofstrangles.com?
Do they have a website?
I'm fairly sure they do.
wow.
Sultanofstrangles.com. Somehow you knew that.
No, man. I'm just, websites for the shirts. That's a smart idea. I'll definitely check it out.
Word.
Guys, this guy actually sounds kind of cool. I'd like to meet him one day. Yeah.
Mike, how Muslim are you?
I'm not really. I don't really I just try to be a good person. I'll go pray like once a month maybe. But,
Yeah.
I drink and all that. I just believe in being a good
You
person.
eat pork?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think let's be happy in life.
Exactly. Don't hurt anyone.
Make the right decisions.
Everything in moderation, even training. Don't try to train every day. Train like three days a week only. Keep that body nice and not hurt.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna cut that part out.
Why?
Definitely don't train once a week.
3 days a week is not a lot.
No, not nearly enough.
Speaking of training, I've been listening to you and like really hitting the gym hard, but I kind of hit a plateau. And I was wondering, man, like, what are you on, dude?
What am I on? I mean, if you're talking size wise, like arm day every day. You feel me?
Like trend? Do you do trend?
We train really hard. We train like super hard every day. I would say definitely, if you're going to train this bodybuilding style, like you have to go, obviously high reps and maybe
Right,
6-7 days a week.
Come on, man. Deca.
And your delts, you can definitely, deck out some fucking pec flies, pec decks. Yeah.
Damn, man. All right. He's really leading me on this time. What is it? You look shredded. Is it Winstraw?
Windstraw?
Yeah.
I don't even, what is that?
Are you wind strong?
Am I wind strong? I definitely have good I have fucking hardcore cardio.
Oh, is that what you mean, bro?
Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about the cardio, we could get your wind up. We do sprints. We can hop on the get some ball and go to your nearest escalator and do some reps on there. So
Can deck out your buys, your tries.
Deck out your buys and tries, exactly.
All right, man. Last guess. Anavar? And never give up?
Anavar?
And never give up?
And never give up.
You know what? I don't like the way you guys are treating me right now. Kind of like mocking me. It's kind of not cool.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to get in shape, I have a workout.
Then listen.
DVD.
What do I get on to look like you,
Link in
bro?
bio.
I don't like the way you guys are mocking me right now.
Yeah,
I'm not your fucking circus clown.
Dude, I would honestly just go click the link in my bio and
where do I
hop
get
on that
the
workout
real
plan.
shit, bro? And stop fucking laughing. All right?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Mexican supplements, man.
You gotta go to Mexico for those, bro.
I'm Puerto Rican. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Fuck this podcast.
Ouch.
This is the second time we're having issues right now.
Bro, we need the
I
salt
don't like
back,
being
man.
treated like a fucking clown, man.
We need the salt.
Nobody's calling you a clown, but if you're feeling,
You might as well just fucking kick me out of here.
bye. You can go if you gotta. If that's.
Oh, you want to take it there?
I mean, honestly, if you're gonna act like this, you can get the fuck out.
You want to take it there, buddy? You want to really fucking take it?
You don't, my guy. We're strapped up. We strapped up in here. This little thing. Let's get it.
Whoa.
Let's get it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's get it.
Whoa. All right,
Come on, dog. I trained for this shit.
This ain't over, kid.
Let's go,
This
son.
ain't fucking over.
Yeah, go home, buddy.
Fuck both of you.
Well,
Should we call the cops?
no, let's just keep it rolling. Finish our fucking podcast. Well, good
I
morning.
don't know what the fuck that was, dude. We gotta stop having that guy on, man. It gets worse and worse every time. Well,
We never learn our lesson.
yeah. Welcome back, guys. This is a good time to announce we got 2 new segments coming on for you. These are gonna be Q&A for you guys. You can find out what Nick's doing, how's he training, what's he eating every day. And we're also going to be commentating some of your matches. So if your boy just got fucking heel hooked at Naga last weekend, someone you know just got fucking suplexed over the weekend, bro, send us that clip. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, if you guys have some dope jiu-jitsu, wrestling, whatever clips you want us to check out and commentate, send it in to NickyRodAllAccess.com, and we'll do a little segment, commentating a little bit and letting you guys know what's up.
Yeah. So we want to see more from you guys, so we appreciate it, man. What else is going on, Nick? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm looking to compete soon. I haven't competed in since quarantine, actually.
Yeah.
Like the weekend before quarantine was my last competition, and I did previously have many more planned, but quarantine really messed it up.
You trying to murder someone soon?
Yeah, bro. I feel like I'm getting so good. Like it's nuts.
That's scary, bro. That's a little scary.
It is. And we were like in the basement, in the Hensel Gracie room. We were training with the that squad, and we were like, man, are we gonna have like equal success like training with just the squad? Because before, like, obviously we had the squad members, and then we train separately. We would train together within the squad, and then we would train with the other guys, the blue belts, purple belts, and shit. So not every round was fucking impossible to score, impossible to sub. So now during the 6 months or 8 months, whatever it is now of quarantine, where it's just been kind of the squad training with each other. Man, we've made faster progress and more progress in these 6 months that we have in the past year.
100%.
Because every time something goes your way, whether you score, whether you get a submission, like you have to earn every inch, you know. So I think it made us grind harder and kind of changed our mentalities in the sense.
Listen, Baba, I'm sorry I'm late again, Baba. You know, us Iranians, we're late to everything, man. Give me a kiss.
Oh my God.
Mashallah.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Both sides, Lord. Both sides. Hey, listen to me. آقایون، خانوما، ببین هنوز به داری پچ میکنی ها. ببین من روانیم، من مخم کاملا خرابه. با من و نیکیراد درگیر بشی، من اصلا دیگه حرف نمیزنم. میام دم در خونت، همون که گفتم گوشتو میبرم، میفرستم واسه فامیلت. با ما درگیر نشو. ما بچه پایین شهریم، ما دعوایی هستیم. اینقدر واسه من پیجمج درست نکن. سلطان نفس بر 1، سلطان نفس بر 2. من لب تیغ دارم زندگی میکنم. من میخوام زندگی بکنم. بفهمم واسه من پیج داری درست میکنی، خب میام کلیت رو تک تک سوراخ میکنم. بابا long time no see, man.
Yeah, how you
long
been, buddy?
Long time no see. Can you help me with the belt, man? Oh shit, that takes my, whoa, look at the shirt, man. Where can I get one of these? You know what? We'll just keep the belt on the shoulders.
You got it? I was wondering what that noise was. I heard Leo.
Oh yeah,
I heard
was breathing all up in the mic.
Holy shit, the entire episode.
You know what that, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, strap the champ up.
Yo, what you doing, man?
Wow,
good to go, bro.
That was probably so loud. I just sipped my coffee right in front of the mic.
Oh, I hate that.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm back.
Koolrak in the house. What's happening, bro?
What's up, buddy? Sorry I'm late. Leo, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Leo's looking for that gold belt, bro. He's trying to take it from you.
Yeah, it's shiny, so it's attractive. He looks, my dog looks more like a little pit bull now. I'm just been feeding him fucking chicken and bacon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should we put him in his room or something? He's like, what?
Nah, I train him to bite all the brown people that walk in here.
Yeah, that's smart. Smart idea.
Yeah, can you toss him on the beanbag when you get a chance? Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. How's that?
Good.
How's that? NickyRod All Access here.
Boom. Perfect.
Listen, NickyRod All Access here. We're changing lives day by day, okay? Listen, get the fuck up off your couch. Go to Four Seasons Gym, all right? You got to be at Four Seasons all 4 seasons. You hear me? You get yourself a fucking dog. I don't care if you don't even like dogs. Get a dog, all right? You hear me? Get what else? What else? Eat every meal. Steak, protein. Throw that pasta away. Throw that rice away. That stuff's poison. Get that steak.
Well, that's one way to do it. And yeah, okay.
Gotta get that new light shining on that fresh belt, dude.
Dude, you text me, asked me to wear your t-shirt today, and I was like, of course. I was like, I'm honored. I'm honored to wear the Sultan of Strangles t-shirt.
Thank you so much. SultanofStrangles.com. Check out my Instagram at KOOLRAK. Check out my new podcast, Rambling with Rack.
That's true. So how many podcasts have you done?
4, buddy.
In how many days?
In 4 days.
I fucking knew it. I was like, has he been doing this like a couple times a week or maybe once a week?
Who inspired me? Trick question.
Yourself, because you believed in yourself.
No, you, buddy. Listen, biggest question I get from the NickyRod All Access fans, they're like, is he really that big of a douchebag in real life? I'm like, he's the exact opposite. He is the most motivational motherfucker I've met in my life. He'll literally text me multiple times a week. Hey, did you sign up for stand-up comedy yet? Hey, did you do the podcast yet? Did you get the t-shirts made yet? He's always trying to push you. You are the average of the fucking 5 people you're around. And when you're around alphas, you're going to become a fucking alpha. You hear me? We build each other up. I did the t-shirts because of him. I opened my own fucking gym because of him. You hear me? I made my own podcast because of NickyRod.
Well, I appreciate that. That's always awesome to hear.
Hell yeah.
But what's standing out to me right now is this shaking of the leg, right? Do you have ADHD?
Severe,
right?
Severe.
I was looking at you. Were you in practice yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So I was looking at you in practice yesterday while John was teaching, and you did this constant rotation of like palm to palm, scratch your beard, think, just like every like 30 seconds you'd rotate them. And I was dying inside because I understand. Dude, you know what I mean?
People, my whole family yells at me
because you keep moving.
You're like, stop shaking. I'm like, yo, I can't. But what's fascinating is I haven't trained yet today. I have to train 3 times a day just to be able to fucking sleep because my test levels are just through the fucking roof.
I do this. I literally do the same. Like if I don't train twice a day, like I have like fucking sleepless legs at night. Like I need to move. I need to get that energy.
Dude,
out.
the same here. I can't sleep because my fucking leg, I just can't stop moving. But if I get that second training session in, I'm just a normal dude. I won't be shaking.
Yeah. That's interesting because I completely understand.
Can I just get it a little here so they can see my face?
You can go sideways a little bit.
Yeah, turn your body.
Okay,
that'd be way better.
How's that? Okay,
Yeah, that's perfect.
I like my whole life I really didn't figure out that I had ADHD until like maybe junior year in high school. Did you have to take fucking Adderall or anything?
So thank God my mom didn't let them put me on it. So I think it's very unnatural to take children in their prime and tell them to sit down at a fucking desk for 8 hours a day. That should be illegal.
Put them to work.
Exactly.
Put them in a factory, bro, instead of a desk.
Or you do make gym class.
That's what China does.
Make gym class period 1 and see how high the fucking.
Oh, way better day.
It's so stupid. You shouldn't put people at a desk for 8 fucking hours. Children. But once I fucking figured out that I am the way I am, I was able to fix myself. You know, so. With my 9 to 5, right now I'm not doing that. I work for myself, but during my 9 to 5, I trained jiu-jitsu before work, and I was so much productive at work.
Wow.
And I have a standing desk, which is nice.
Yeah. I remember like working at Home Depot and just be like, I would be like, I could 100% kill everybody in this building with my bare hands in seconds. And the second part was like sitting in this one place isn't working for me, and I couldn't do it.
You're just not built for that, dude.
No.
You know, in a wolf pack, you're the alpha, you're the top dog. You don't take orders from anybody. You're the leader.
It's very hard for me to take. Yeah, like I mean, obviously, like, I have a problem. I'm so stubborn with some stuff, like especially like the mask. Because I feel like it's un-American to say you have to do something. You know what I mean? Like you're telling me I have to. There's no way I can go in there and order my food unless I have. Like, and the other part of me, like the realistic part is side of me is like I get it. Like it's the way the world is now, but. Listen. The real motherfucker in me is like every time I hear you want like say somebody tell me to put a mask on, I just want to fucking put a hole through them.
Oh man, I feel you there. The mask doesn't bother me too much. What bothers me is, hey, you have to shut your business down.
Oh, that's an issue. Yeah,
my buddy is an underwater construction guy, so he's in contact with 0 people.
Yeah.
He's underwater all day.
Yeah,
he's not allowed to go to work. Because they shut construction down for like X amount of months or something. So he was losing money. So like it's very stupid, I think, like a lot of these things that we have to do.
And everybody keeps saying like the corona fucking, especially in Jersey, is going up, like the rate is going up, but everything goes up over time. It's not like it's getting an excessive amount in Jersey. It's slowly still increasing because the virus is around. It's not like it's ravaging the fucking community and nobody's dying as well. I saw some percentage where it was like people over 70, over 74% survive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure about the percentages, but I do know one thing that irked me big time is that the percentage of other deaths have plummeted.
Yeah.
Like deaths for pneumonia.
Exactly.
And all these.
The flu deaths are down like a third.
So like, let's say someone's on the deathbed from whatever cancer and they happen to have corona that week too. They label the death as corona for government funding. And I've heard this many times from people I know. And they're like, you can't.
Well, you mean, you don't even have to hear it. You can just Google it, bro, and you find it out. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like it's telling the truth, bro.
Yeah, it's terrifying, man. Yeah. And it's crazy that we're like allowing this.
Mike, what was your first job?
What the fuck was my first job? My first job was when I was 12 years old, washing dishes.
Oh, I got my first job when I was 12.
Really?
Yeah, I was check cashing. I did the lottery.
Really?
And I was dyslexic as fuck, so I screwed everybody's numbers up.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's important for kids to, number one, go to school. Number two, get a job at an early age. Because I see a lot of privileged fuck coming into Henzo's. Their parents do everything for them. You know how I know someone's a fucking privileged motherfucker at Henzo's? When they forget their soap more than one day. If I forget my motherfucking soap, I go to Walgreens that day and get another one. But there's other fucking shitheads there. Hey, do you have soap? Hey, do you have soap? Hey, do you have soap? I'm like, it's been the 7th day, motherfucker. I'm not giving you my soap.
Yeah.
Like, parents just do shit for them. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all, bro.
Yeah, that's a, well, got to use what you got, I guess.
Exactly, man.
Use what you got.
You don't take handouts in life.
So first job was where again?
Washing dishes.
Washing dishes. Were you at a restaurant?
So there was just this pizzeria called Jen Corelli's. The guy would bang his front desk girls and stuff. He was the man. And, I would get...
Good looking dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would, actually, not really. But I get pizza there every day after school. So then, I saw they had a hiring sign for washing dishes. I'm like, hey, man, can I have a job? And he's like, well, I don't think you're the legal age to work. But if you don't tell anyone, I'll pay you cash. So I'm like, sure. And then I would work there after school.
Fuck yeah, that's what's
It
up.
was a good job, man. Washing dishes is not that hard.
It's not that bad, bro.
You just listen to back then we didn't have iPods. It was like a Walkman.
Yeah,
I just listen to fucking heavy metal and wash dishes for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I washed so many dishes, especially when I lived with my parents, because I look like this, so I have to eat a lot, constantly. Yeah. And if there was a dish in the sink, like a bowl of cereal or something, my mom would literally wake me up at 4 a.m. and be like, go downstairs and clean this. I'm like the middle of sleep. I have work or whatever in like 2 hours. She's like, I don't care. I'm gonna sit here until you go do it. And I'm like, oh my god,
holy shit.
Yeah, she's one of them. She's good. Good.
It's good.
Good parenting. Yeah, for sure.
Still discipline.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the t-shirts today, if we could.
Yeah. Wait, so you, if I'm not mistaken, you had a pretty substantial sale.
Yeah.
Like you sold a pretty good amount pretty fast.
I sold out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. So as I mentioned on the last episode, I'm a man of talking. I talk a lot. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. But NickyRod was like, well, what the fuck?
Bro, how does that mic keep getting further away from your face, bro?
I'm so sorry. NickyRod was like, well, where are the fucking shirts? Where's the podcast? You keep saying you're going to do it. Where is it? So I messaged a bunch of people on Instagram like a fucking idiot. Hey, man, I heard you do designs. Can you do a design for me? We're kind of backed up, bro. Can I hit you up in 2 weeks? So I would wait 2 weeks. Nah, we can't really do it now. Just a bunch of lazy, entitled motherfuckers. So I'm like,
everybody's entitled to Mike. Everybody.
Come on, dude. For me, like my thing, I do taxes, I do seminars, I do privates. If you fucking ask me for one of those things, I will get that to you by that day. I don't say next week, bro. Because
try 2 weeks.
Yeah. So these lazy, I said, fuck it. I went on a website called Upwork.com and just said, here's $100. I need this logo done. And some guy from India right away hit me up. I'm like, nice. You got someone hungry. So the original logo was one guy strangling 2 people with 2 arms, lifting him up like this. So this guy, it was so cool. He thought outside the box. He gave me like 10 different logos. 5 different with the one I want, and then a bunch of others. And I noticed one of them was this. It was a Sultan rear naked strangling a guy.
Yeah.
Right? And I told him to make the letters Middle Eastern. So it's phonetic, but it has like the Middle Eastern punctuation. And so I put him on my Instagram. Which guys do you like more? And this one won by a fucking landslide. So I'm like, all right. So it was black and white, I added color. I switched it up. I made the Sultan's helmet a little bit. And I got 100 of them made. I wanted to go to China or Pakistan, but I'm like, I kind of want to feel and see the t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I went to a local place in Lodi, New Jersey, and I got 100 printed. And everyone's like, bro, this is a lot. You're going to have just 100 t-shirts in your house. And one of
I was like, you're a fucking hustler. You're going to get done. 100's not that bad.
You told me to do 500 because you believed in me.
Oh, yeah.
But there's this piece of shit at our gym, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
His name is Damian Anderson. He goes, bro, no one's going to buy this shirt because it's a nice shirt. They're going to buy it because they're your friends and your family. And that lit a fucking fire in me. I'm like,
sometimes all you need is a little bit of doubt.
Oh, I will sell all these even if I bleed to do it, right? So
Did he buy a shirt? Did Damien buy a shirt?
He did.
There
he
you
did.
go.
Yeah. So the day I got my 100 shirts and I paid for it in cash was the day before. Actually, no, not the day before. The day I drove down to Maryland to do back-to-back seminars. Mm-hmm. And I told myself, I'm going to sell. My goal is to sell all of them on this business trip. I sold most of them on the trip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And Damien, you piece of shit. I would say 80% of the people who bought my shirts did not know who I was. And the other percentage were random people who never met me on Instagram.
Wow.
And I appreciate you having me on the podcast because it helped. I was literally doing my warm up at Grappling Industries to compete. People would walk up to me, "Hey, bro, were you on the NickyRod podcast?" Yo. I'm like, "Hell yeah,
sick,
buddy!
Bro.
You want a T-shirt?"
Yeah.
Like, yes, we do.
Fuck yeah!
Yes, we
right.
do.
I bet that was the first thing you said to them. You want a T-shirt?
You want a T-shirt? Yeah, but I think it's important in sales not to be a salesman, to be a fucking douchebag.
Yeah. You got to make a relationship first.
Exactly. I always make a relationship first. You know, we talk and then I'm like, by the way, I have some T-shirts if you're interested. And if they say no, I never approach them again.
Yeah.
You know, if I was a car salesman to where I'm never going to see them again, I would be super aggressive. But I'm trying to get followers. I'm trying to get supporters. So, hey, man, I don't have the money right now. Totally cool, bro. Whenever you have it, just come back. And then that's been working pretty well.
Yeah. That's what's up. You're a go-getter, man. That's good.
Awesome. Bro, I learned from the best, bro.
For sure, homie.
I learned from the best.
So you have any other jobs that would make you a decent amount of money that weren't necessarily on the book jobs? So like anything that under the table?
Pizza delivery. I bounced. I would sell candy.
How was bouncing?
Bouncing was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. So
in what way?
I made a lot of money. Not with the job was garbage. I was getting like $12 an hour. But what I would do is I noticed people would smoke outside and always asking for a cigarette. So I'd always get a carton of cigarettes and bring a pack with me every night, and I would sell single cigarettes for $1 each.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
So I'd make like a decent amount of money a night with that. I would take bribes. So if this guy, hey, you can't come in with the hat. He's like, fuck, man. I'm like, well, if you help me out, you can. So I'll slip me like a 40, sometimes slip me 100.
Anybody ever snitch you out?
Oh, once.
Yeah, you get in trouble or no? You just deny it.
I just denied it.
Yeah,
you should have just killed him, bro.
Yeah, like I would give people a cut, but there's this guy that was super fucking lazy. I didn't give him a cut of the bribes, and I think he ratted me out.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. What about you? What jobs did you have?
Dude, I did a lot of different stuff. I when I was like 12, I did like mulch and stuff in the summers. You know, doing people's front lawns, pulling weeds and shit like that. Just put the word of mouth out and posters and whatnot.
Nice.
I want to say, fuck, I did a few other ones. Oh, I worked for the Public Works, which was probably the best job I had. I literally cut. It was like Monday to Friday. I think 8 to 3 p.m. And I cut lawns for 4 hours, and then I slept in the truck for 4 hours. So that was it. It was so easy. It was like, yeah. So we had, this town I'm from, Clayton, it's like literally 1 square mile, and there's only so much grass to cut in 1 square mile. Uh-huh. You know, most of it's homes. We pretty much had to cut like retention ponds, some soccer fields, weed whack like once a week, and I was literally done everything I had to do by like Wednesday, and like Thursday, Friday, we just chill. And then on top of it, if it rained, you literally weren't allowed to do anything. So we just drove around and wasted gas. Like I know every street in Clayton because we literally, it's 1 square mile, and we drove nonstop for 8 hours, like 2 days a week. So
what the fuck?
Yeah. It was fucking ridiculous. The worst thing I had to do was empty like trash bags, trench cans. One time they tried to like get me to empty like sewage, like like human shit. I was like, y'all are fucking ridiculous.
Hell no,
dude. I literally just sat back and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And the guy tried to convince me, like the full-time guy was like trying to convince me, like, yeah, you have to do this. I was like, they pay you to do that. They pay me to cut grass. Like I'm not, I'm here to watch. You know what I mean? I need to get out the truck. Fuck out of here.
It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
So speaking of jobs, you know, we were supposed to start a podcast, right? But
I have to.
You guys were kind of giving me the runaround. I could tell you guys were avoiding. I hit up France. I'm like, when are we doing? He's like, yeah. I'm gonna talk to Nicky. I'll let you know.
Bro, we're busy.
I gotta talk to Francis. I'll let you know. I get it, guys. You're not interested.
We're gonna get it done. We're busy.
We're working on something for you. I promise, man. I promise.
We're gonna get done.
We got something.
You guys are great actors, dude. Phenomenal actors.
When I tell you it's on, then it'll be on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's in the works.
In the works. Yeah.
Guaranteed.
So that podcast that we did, people are like, dude, you're fucking funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever thought of doing your own podcast? And I talked to you about it. You're like, just fucking get it done, dude. And I was thinking about getting all this equipment, but I'm like, you know, what if it's not successful? So what I did was, there's an app called Anchor where you just do a podcast on your fucking phone and it puts it out to everywhere. Spotify, Google Play, iTunes. I don't know why it's still not on fucking iTunes, but whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Let's fucking do it.
They go on podcasts, not iTunes.
I'm sorry?
If you upload
Apple
Podcasts.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is.
For some reason, bro, iTunes doesn't host any podcasts, like the music platform.
Oh, really?
They don't fuck with any.
They used to, though. They used to,
bro. They used to.
So,
now they're trying to print their own shit.
So what happened was, I just said, let's fucking do it. The quality came out really good, actually.
What kind of phone you got? iPhone?
I got an iPhone.
Yeah, that's
10,
all you need.
I think 11. I'm not sure. I think, it's a 10.
Yeah.
And it came out really good. And I've got 400 plays in 4 days. We got Rambling with Rack, that's the name of the podcast, at Rambling with Rack on Instagram. We got 4 episodes. Origins, How to Pick Up Hot Chicks While Ugly. That's the most popular one.
How do you pick up hot chicks while ugly?
Yeah, bro, let's hear this, bro.
So we've got a couple things. You can't control your face, right?
Is it all about the pickup line? Like how you open?
What's the number? Yeah.
There's other things, okay? So bare minimum, you got to do these things. So I see a lot of fucking ugly motherfuckers, but they're wearing sweatpants. They got neck beards. They've got... Those are all things you control.
Yeah.
Smelling like shit, you control. Looking like a shithead, you could control.
Yeah.
Not being jacked, come on. Go to the gym. Look at least reasonable. I go to the most dangerous area of Patterson to get a haircut because that's super important. Get a decent barber. You know, this beautiful fucking beard didn't just grow itself. Okay. People say confidence. I don't think that's...
You got a Dominican cut your hair?
It's this Palestinian guy.
Oh,
okay. Very dangerous area of Patterson, right? But yeah, Dominicans cut the best hair, and brothers cut the best hair too. So yes, what I do with women, right? I have no sense of style, so I go to the hottest chick I know, or a girl who's very fashionable, and I'm like, hey, sweetheart, listen, take me out, tell me what to buy, I'll buy whatever you want and wear it, and for your troubles, I'll get you an outfit too. So we'll spend the whole day clothes shopping, nice clothes. I'll wear it. I'll go out. I get compliments. And then confidence. Listen, if you look like a fucking retard and you have confidence, it doesn't matter. You got to just not care. I'll go to the club. I'll talk to every single fucking girl. And at least 30% of them are going to be interested. So it's a numbers game. So I talk all about that on the episode and it's super popular.
So you just try until you catch one.
Exactly.
Never stop fishing.
Never. And people are scared. I'll go to clubs with people like, she's not hot. She's not my type. And I'm like, bro, you're scared to approach them because you're a pussy.
I see.
So I'm like, listen, you're going to go up to that girl right now, or I'm going to make a fool out of you. I'm going to start yelling at you. And, all right, bro. And they'll go talk to them. So you just got to not care. You know what I mean? And that's the key.
So is it like a sense of confidence you're trying to display?
I don't want to call it confidence.
You feel like you have to...
I want to call it not giving a fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Confidence is like, hey, good looking. I have all these assets. I'm probably going to be successful. That's not the mindset I have. I don't give a fuck if I succeed or fail. I'm just going to go until it works.
That's kind of how your grappling style is, it?
I was just about to say.
I'm not gonna do the most quality work, but I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna keep trying.
Balls to the wall. I'm just gonna keep fucking attacking until something works.
I used to be like, as far as grappling wise, like, the first try would be my best try. You know what I mean? I was usually if I landed it on the first shot. But if I didn't, it was like mentally I had to like recover and try my best again, I guess.
Now you're doing chain takedowns.
Exactly. Chain everything. Yeah. Takedowns, passing, escape, you know what I mean? Like everything is a long sequence, long drawn out sequence.
If your first takedown is the actual takedown you want to hit, you're doing it fucking wrong. It's got to be like the fourth in the chain.
I mean, yeah. And then, mixed in with some ground scrambling, tons of ground scrambling. The rounds we've been doing recently, the wrestling rounds, it's fun, man.
That was my idea, by the way.
Was it really?
Yeah, 100%.
You told him?
Listen, John, we're doing single leg rounds. Yeah, okay, if I get to a single leg, all right. But the problem I was having in a lot of my matches, I'm squared up with a guy. I'm going for takedowns. He's just pushing me away, stalling. So I'm like, let's do some scrimmage rounds. And the next day we were doing scrimmage rounds, but he refuses to give me credit for that. Really my idea.
That's good. And I kind of shy away from giving my opinion because I feel like I'm still so new. You know what I mean? Even though I think because I see some stuff that we as a team could do like a little bit more of, and I think it would make us more just make us better in general for the matches.
ADCC silver medalist. You have to give your opinion. Dude.
I know, but
but you don't.
It was almost so easy that I feel like I just like didn't like. I don't know.
You have to. You have to give your input, dude. You have to. I know that.
I feel like I'm not tenured. You know what I mean? Like I haven't been there like long enough. Like I don't know.
Let me ask you a question, right? Which you place at ADCC? You got a silver medal?
Silver medal, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So then I think you could. Your opinion, bro, is definitely valued, man. Exactly. That's insane.
But I don't know. A silver medal is kind of like taken last. They're like you still lose to get fucking second. You know what I mean? Like I feel like because there's people that've got silver medals that aren't that good. Like AJ Agazar has a fucking silver medal at ADCC. It's like how does that happen? There's a few others,
how did that happen? Bro?
Exactly. So unless you're winning, like I think there's a big difference between people that place and then people that get that gold medal and win that tournament. Is a big jump.
I felt like you had a crazy dominant performance over like veterans.
over everybody
over people who are tenured.
Yeah, but
and then you just kind of toss them
to
around.
me, like, because so many these guys fucking juice so hard. So it's like every year there's I guess they get their. A lot of people I'm competing against are older, so it's like when you're older and every year you're declining hard. You know what I mean? So like to me, like their previous year was probably when they won was their prime. So this year they aren't as good.
What do you think they're on? Like,
dude, I don't know. You can't be 35, 40 years old and look and literally be like hard, dense as a rock. Like when you touch these guys, their arms or whatever, you know what I mean? Tap them on the shoulder, like they're a pump. The whole body is a fucking arm pump. You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. Like me, I lift 6-7 days a week and I have a general pump, but I'm not fucking ripping out of my skin. These guys are ripping out of their skin constantly. All fucking day. And then you see them, a couple months later and they look like.
So what are you messing with right now?
What in what way?
Deca?
Trend,
Winstrol, Animal?
I could show you how to deck somebody.
I heard you had a problem earlier today with someone asking weird questions like that.
Dude, somebody pulled out a knife on me today.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you what? Did you call the cops?
Nah, Nick handled it, man.
All right.
This dude looks like your long lost American cousin.
Shut up. Really?
Very similar.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
We might need to get some security in here soon, bro.
Yeah, you got it. I can't believe someone pulled a knife on you. That's.
Well, I luckily had a bigger knife and a pit bull. So.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good to know. What a weird world we live in.
Leo just fucking watched.
Yeah. No, he was just. He was on guard. He was waiting for it to kick off. Yeah.
So
that would have been amazing if my 30-pound dog, my 25-pound dog,
ripped his fucking leg apart.
Jumps off the beanbag.
So what was I gonna say? Should we talk about my dad breaking a guy's leg or my gym?
Let's go with that. Your dad breaking your guy's leg.
All right. So my father was in the Imperial Iranian army before the current regime. It was a kingdom, right? And when the regime changed to an Islamic republic, he was put in jail because they thought he was, a spy or something for the Shah of
Your
Iran.
dad was put in jail.
Yes, just for being an officer in the army, okay? Now, during this time, my mom is alone, okay? She's with her family in her house. And there was this old man that visited us a lot to go smoke opium with my great-grandfather on the top floor.
Wow. So, and that's goes on a lot over there, smoking opium.
I feel like in the wealthier households, you'll have the older members sometimes because they're not trying to take painkillers. They'll just smoke like a hit of opium in the morning to help with. My great grandpa lived to the age of 97. So
wow, and that's how he did it.
He lived a decently healthy life, but he needed to take his one hit of opium in the mornings. Yeah.
So does it ruin your body?
So it gives you constipation, it gives you withdrawal, it gives you a lot of things, but it's not like pills, it's not a chemical, it's natural.
Yeah.
So it's very dangerous.
It's a painkiller?
Yes. Yeah. So he had.
Well, I know. I mean, obviously, I know opium is a painkiller, but I'm just.
Yeah. So
sometimes questions come out and I don't think about them.
Shit. So this old man who was a friend of my fucking great grandpa sees my mom sleeping one day in her room, and this guy had a car accident where I don't know how old he was, but he had a car accident and his one leg was kind of what the fuck?
he's got some ear. You want to take it off him? Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be pissed.
The guy had like a crippled leg. His right leg was crippled, right? Mm-hmm. So he starts freaking stroking my mom's shoulder while she's asleep. My mom just froze up. And then after about like 5 minutes, he's like, hey, she's like talking to her. She fucking screamed, freaked out, ran out of the room and went to her parents' room. Her dad had passed away at this point. So my dad gets out of jail. What do you think the first thing he did was? He finds this guy. And the guy had his right leg was crippled. He's like, you think because I was gone that you could fucking fondle my wife? And he goes, no, that never happened. He said, sit the fuck down. He was sitting down and there was a table, right? And he's like, I didn't do anything, I swear. He said, sit the fuck down. He sits down. He said, put your fucking legs on the table. The guy puts both his legs on the table.
One fake one and one real one?
The crippled one and the good one. Okay. My dad lifts his fucking foot up and snaps his good leg in half.
Fuck yeah.
Snaps it the opposite way.
That's fucking gangster.
So I'm like, Dad, I fucking love
you. Y'all have no way to deal with like anger management out there?
I think
it seems like y'all as a unit might need some counseling.
My dad's very calm now, but in his younger days he was
breaking legs.
He was crazy.
Like, bro, if I did all the things that I wanted to do when I was angry, I'd definitely be in prison.
100%.
Like, for sure. Did you have to go through any anger management when you were younger?
I've never done it. Oh yeah, I actually did.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. This was right before Columbine. I would fight every week in school. It didn't fucking matter. After Columbine, it got real bad.
Yeah.
So as a joke, me and this kid got into a fight, and as a joke later on that day to some person, I'm like, I should have stabbed his ass. As a joke.
Oh man.
And the next day, principal comes to my class, pulls me out, goes, open your locker, searches my whole locker, searches me, which is illegal. And then no knife, nothing, just based off of someone's word that they said they heard me say this. I had to go to counseling for an entire fucking year. Every Monday, I had to miss Dragon Ball Z.
Damn. That's a rough answer. Dragon Ball Z was a shit.
I know, dude.
Who's your favorite character?
I would have to say Vegeta.
Okay.
He's an evil motherfucker.
Who's you ever played the game Sonic?
Of course.
That's my shit.
Hell yeah. I'm a little older than you, but I'm surprised you knew about Sonic. That was more my generation.
Yeah. Sonic's good. Dude's fast, blue guy, Mr. Eggman, whatever.
Speaking of jail before.
You ever been locked up?
I've been locked up. So
Damn,
my stepdad, for the longest time, he tells me and my mom that he's like a limo driver or whatever. I'm like, okay. And one day he's like, hey, you want to come work with me? So I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm a kid. I'm 19 years old. I don't know what's going on. So I trade my car in and I get a Mercury Grand Marquis, like a limo type of car, and I go work with him, making a decent amount of money. We'd go to the airport, I'd pick people up, take them to the city. This is before the time of navigation systems. Mm-hmm. This was when the navigations was this big box you would put in your car and it would always get you lost. It was a fucking nightmare. It's terrible. I would get lost all the time. I was making good money and paying my way through college. And then one day, this guy comes up to me. He's like, where are you taking them and how much are they paying? I'm like, New York City for $60. And my stepdad is in the background like, fuck. The guy handcuffs me, throws me in fucking jail. I'm in solitary confinement for 12 hours. Find out that this whole thing my stepdad was doing was illegal.
Damn.
He didn't have a fucking commercial license. He would just go to the airport and pick people up. And get paid, and that was his job, and he just fucking didn't tell me that. And when he took me out of jail, he's like, "Oh, you popped your cherry, huh?"
What the fuck?
He's a fucking psycho. So I'm like, "What do you mean, pop?"
Like you're supposed to go to jail?
This is on my record now. Like you fucked my life up.
Yeah.
Now. So
how old were you?
19.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. So yeah, fucking that happened. And I became a United States citizen the next year. So they said, have you ever been convicted? I'm like, yes. And then they're like, well, you need to get that figured out first. So I went to court. I'm like, yeah, this happened. I didn't know what I was doing was wrong.
Yeah.
So I paid like a $500 fine. And then I don't know if it's off my record now, on my record, but I was able to become a citizen.
Wow. That's a problem. Damn. So it happened when you were trying to become a citizen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
But what was solitary like?
It was terrifying, dude. After about an hour, you're like, yo, how long are they going to keep me in here?
Yeah.
After like 8 hours, I freaked out. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? Like, what's going on? You're going to let me out? He's like, wait. After 12 hours, they finally let me out. And
Jesus.
I cannot imagine being in there for longer than that.
Did they feed you?
No.
The 12 hours?
I had to take my shoes off, take my shoelaces out so I couldn't hang myself.
Yeah.
It was terrifying, dude. Like, yeah, it was bad. Don't ever go to jail, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if you go to jail in like, you know how they give you like the white or like orange vans, like slip-on vans? Like, will they let you keep them? That'd be fucking... I wear my Crocs there. Plan it out.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh my God.
So the pants I'm wearing right now, it's called Shalwar Kurdi. When you go to jail in Iran, they give you these to wear. Yeah.
So you're pretty much a prisoner right now.
Well, but
this is fashion in the US?
They're also traditional pants that people wear in the countryside. So yeah.
Well, I mean, in New York,
I wear them to represent.
In New York, they wear it all around here. Yeah.
Let's look at this script. What are we going to talk about? Oh, we talk about my gym opening.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this summer, what are you doing, man? Crazy dog. So this summer, during COVID, all the gyms closed, and there was this gym that was nice enough. It was run by a cop, and he said, keep it quiet. You could invite people, but you could do like an open mat.
Yeah.
So I started there. It was about 3 people. I started bringing more people, 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, 30 people.
Wow.
And then during the open mat, a lot of people would be like, hey, can you show me this? Can you show me this? Can you show me this? And they're like, damn, man, you're a good teacher.
You're a wizard.
Because I'm learning from fucking John every day. And like, dude, you're really good, man. Have you ever thought of opening your own gym? And I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. So I tried to get in a bunch of spots, and I guess because I'm a purple belt, a lot of people had a problem with that. It's weird, like out of nowhere, they're like, yeah, we can't sublease to you because of this, this, and this. And I'm like, I'm feeling something fishy's going on.
Who's your purple belt under, technically?
Gary.
I mean, if you learn it from these guys, a purple belt's like...
Yeah. I mean, you see me competing, bro. You see me going against black belts and whatnot. So I'm like, fuck it. We subleased a Taekwondo school.
Nice, bro.
And that had jiu-jitsu mats for some reason. I'm having a class every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're calling it Immortals JiuJitsu because it was the elite infantry for the Persian army in the ancient times. And our grand opening is this Saturday at 6 p.m. You could find NickyRod there. You could find Gary Tonin there. You could find Craig Jones, Gordon Ryan.
What's the date? Because this will be released.
Yeah, this is going to be a Monday.
You guys got to release this today.
Word. What's the day of your grand opening though?
Tomorrow, dude.
I mean, what's the date? Like the number?
October 31st.
October 31st. Okay.
Yeah, so
Spooky, bro. It's
maybe
spooky.
we could like put just this clip on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 o'clock.
Sweet.
891 Bloomfield Avenue. Get your butts over there. You're coming tomorrow?
What's your style of teaching?
So I like to put the military in martial arts. Martial arts means military arts.
Really?
So we do a hard warm up, fucking push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and then we do I teach it just like John. We'll teach a couple techniques, about half an hour of technique, and then we go into half an hour of live rolls, sometimes an hour of live rolls.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to build a culture of tough dudes. So if you're there just to laugh and make friends, it's not the place for you.
Go there to go to war.
Exactly.
Wow.
When are you going to come do a guest class, bro?
Well, it sounds like you have a pretty scary army over there. So I don't want to go over there and get fucking beat up by everybody.
I mean, take the risk, bro. Come teach a class.
Word. Have you, rolling in the many places that you've rolled, have you ever encountered anybody that you were like, wow, this guy's really good and he's way better than me?
So I
like a hidden gem, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think, dude, when I went to Iran, I'm like, man, jiu-jitsu is relatively new here, so I'm probably gonna fucking kill everyone. But dude, the wrestling and judo there is so high level that like they're able to fuck me up using that. Mm-hmm. So there are some world champions in that country that just can't get out of the country to compete. So a lot there. And sometimes I'll go to a gym and juiced up like 45-year-old that I can't do anything to. I'm like, dude,
Just too strong, huh?
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't really matter in the gym. What matters is like you and me. We go fucking out there. We compete. Like
True.
Everyone says, oh, I don't compete because I don't have time and wife and kids. And like, you're just scared.
You guys ever hear like, yo, I'm too dangerous to compete?
Oh, yeah.
Too good to compete.
You hear that? Yeah.
Oh, if there was eye gouging in this, if there was punching and kicking, I'd beat everyone. I'm like, and one time I'm like, dude, gouge my eyes out. Let's do it.
Yeah.
The Krav Maga might come. I'm like, dude, gouge my eyes out.
Yeah.
But
Try to do that while you're in mount, bro, you know?
Exactly. So the same thing happened as when we were rolling. I double legged him, mounted him, arm triangled him. I'm like, all right, like what now? And he just shut his fucking mouth.
Damn. When was this?
This was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. People think that if they add this into jiu-jitsu is a martial art that if you do it properly, you will fuck people up.
Yeah, for sure. You'll not only fuck them up, but you'll dominate. Like I feel
Our
like,
style of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Like a little bit of knowledge goes a long way.
I don't know if his sitting open guard would work good in a fight, but But our style of jiu-jitsu where we smash.
You want to talk? You could toss him in the bathroom if you want.
Yeah. Let's do that. He loves me. Let's take a look at this fucking script one more time.
Yeah. Or toss him in the bedroom. Sorry, on the right. Yeah.
Oh, so my dream has always been, because I'm brown, to go to like some desolate area in the South, in some redneck bar.
Yeah.
And for the whole place to just look at me. And they'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing here?
You were down south recently, right? In Maryland?
I did back-to-back seminars in Maryland. So I did some in Frederick, Maryland, which is just like New Jersey, metropolitan area. But then my boy who would compete in the same division as me in New Breed, where I won the belt, he told me, yo, you should do a seminar at our school sometime. And you would not believe, right? Frederick, Maryland is just like Jersey. All you got to do is drive an hour and a half west. Everybody has thick Southern accents. Everybody's got a gun. Like it's right. It's West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania at the edge. They're right 5 minutes within each other. West Virginia, you don't need a permit for a gun. You just go buy a gun. So everyone had a gun, thick Western accents. And I'm like, bro, you got to take me to like a redneck bar. Takes me there. It was like a members only club to where you had a passcode. I walk in, everyone's laughing. Everybody stops what they're doing.
Oh man,
like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. So he actually took me deer hunting the next day with a crossbow.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, we practiced on like a target, and we waited for like 5 hours in the fucking cold morning, and finally I saw a deer, and I just held my breath, took my aim, and he told me when I was practicing I would do this a lot. So he put the safety on, right, and didn't tell me. So I'm like, ugh. And it's like, see, you fucking tensed up, don't do it. So I made sure to stay nice and calm.
Yeah.
The deer got about 40 yards. I put him in the crosshairs, and boom, right through the heart and out. Wow. The deer maybe ran around 100 yards up the mountain and then just collapsed. And I've been eating strictly deer meat for the last like 2 weeks, and I feel great. My test levels are through the roof. I'm waking up with a raging boner every morning.
How do you cooking it?
I learned a lot about butchering too. So the back straps are fillets. You make steaks with that. The shoulders and the butt, you make stew with it. But my friend was white, so he was about to throw the tongue away. He was about to throw the brain away. He was about to throw the heart, the liver away. I'm like, absolutely not. Us brown people, we eat everything.
Bro, how do you eat the brain?
So brain must be cooked well done, and you make sandwiches out of it. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. You gotta let me make you brain.
Well, you gotta keep that shit at your house.
No, bro, come on. You've never had tongue?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm making you a tongue and brain sandwich next time.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'll okay.
Give it a shot, dude.
Yeah, I
And
can't promise
with
anything.
With regular meat, there's a lot of vitamin B, protein, etc. In organ meat, you'll find vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin C. So you got to eat organ meat too, bro.
I mean, I'd rather just take the vitamins and stick to the steaks.
Come on.
I've eaten chicken heart once.
How was it?
It was weird, but it was okay. I would eat it. Maybe I would eat it again.
I don't like the textures, the soft textures. It's weird.
Yeah.
No, I like
You got to cook it nice. Fucking get some onions on there.
Maybe if it was like a stew or something.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I'll make it in like a nice stew.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I just don't understand killing an animal
And not using all of it.
throwing away.
Yeah.
Throwing away anything. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta use everything, you know? Like I was even gonna do the intestines, but that takes a long time to clean and do all that shit.
Oh man, you got to clean all the shit out of it.
Yeah,
It's not that hard. You pretty much take a hose at the end with fucking hot water and
Jesus.
blast that shit out.
And
You've done all this before?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was was this your first time field dressing anything like a deer?
Yes. Yeah. And what he told me that is if you fuck up, you could poke the guts and that'll fuck the entire deer up. You can't eat it anymore. Yeah. If you get bile and shit all over there. So I was very careful with it, and it was a very interesting experience. It was interesting to learn. But I definitely had some trouble sleeping that night.
Yeah, did you really?
Yeah, I'm eating the animal, so it's not going to waste.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, man, that was kind of fucking crazy, dude. Like that was just an animal living its life, and then fucking I ended it.
had a family.
Yeah, I mean,
So it was a grown deer. Yeah, a lot of
yeah.
people I see, they shoot these tiny ass deer.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
it's better than getting eaten by a bear.
Exactly, and it's also better
bears
than
eat deers,
factory
bro?
farm.
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The bear can catch a deer.
Bears eat everything. Bears can run like 30 miles an hour, I think.
That's terrifying.
Something like that, yeah.
So I'm going again in a month if you want to come with me.
Hunting?
Yeah, I'm gonna go teach another seminar and hunt. Maybe you could come. We'll split the seminar 80-20.
Word.
I'll let you keep some cash.
Oh wow, thank you so much. We'll definitely get back to you on that. Jersey's fucking deer hunting is ridiculous. So we're overpopulated with deer.
So Jersey, you have to get a permit. You have to take a class. You have to,
Yeah.
In West Virginia,
You just go outside.
You go online for 5 minutes. So you get to have one deer, one tag a year.
Yeah.
One for bow, one for rifle season, and one for some other season. I forgot. And he just went online, got me an apprentice license in like 5 minutes, and I was allowed to hunt. But you have to be with a hunt. You can't go alone.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah, and I tagged it. Now I'm going back for rifle season, and I'm going to go back in December. They told me December's like a free for all. You could shoot as many as you want.
Jeez.
You gotta come with me, dude. It's a lot of
I'll let you know about that. I'm only scared of hunting because I always picture somebody like I hear accidents where people like kill like another guy on accident. You know what I mean?
Shut the hell up.
Yeah. Well, like,
Dude, didn't Dick Cheney like shoot someone
In the butt.
Yeah, it happens, man. Where like, you know, somebody's just walking in the woods or another hunter, you know what I mean, hunting, you miss your shot and fucking gets the guy. That's
And Nick, you're almost too big, man. People would think you're like some type of
I know. I might look like a deer.
Scary, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were definitely more like an elk.
Like an elk, right? Yeah, thank you. Like a big moose.
A moose, moose, bro.
Yeah. If you see yourself as an animal, what kind of animal are you?
A lion.
A lion?
Hell yeah.
How about specifically in the sea?
In the sea, I don't want to say shark because that's so cliche.
Yeah.
I would say a fucking whale.
Okay.
A whale.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Nick?
In the sea, I'd say orca because I don't think orcas have any predators, and I feel like
they're an apex predator. Yeah,
I feel like they do whatever the fuck they want.
yeah.
So I definitely say orca, and they're pretty intelligent. So I'd say orca. If we're talking land, I'd want to be like maybe like a falcon or something.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know, like a big bird. I feel like flying is just it's a different way of life. You know, ground is one thing, sea is other, but flying is another whole nother extreme.
And like, you know, birds can walk too, you know, like they don't have
Exactly.
to
They
fly.
have both. They have both. Yeah. Where they lack in size, they make up with the ability to fly. So maybe something like that. When you see yourself, you believe if you were to come back in another life, right? What do you see yourself coming back as if you were an animal?
Well, I'm a fucking horrible person, so I'd be coming back as like an insect or something.
Really?
Like a mosquito, bro.
Would I want to come back as, or would I think I'm gonna come back as?
Both.
I'll probably come back as some type of fucking insect.
Yeah.
But I would like to come back as a fucking monkey.
As a
Ooh,
monkey.
okay.
Climbing trees all day.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Climbing trees, man.
Yeah, but with that, I think you have to run from snakes.
Yeah.
And are you going to be a big monkey or a small
Or
monkey?
gorilla, dude.
A gorilla.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hell yeah. What about yourself?
Dude, if I'm coming back, I think I'd want to be like, I guess the orca, man. Fuck it. I'll definitely be an orca if I'm in the sea. I mean, the thing is the ocean's so fucking big. Like there probably is something that eats orcas out there.
No, I think
so.
I don't know, bro. There's like trenches that are miles
Exactly.
down.
Exactly. There's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to say there's a megalodon out there. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Think so?
Dude, there's squid that are over 30 feet.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, so 30-foot squid. I don't know if that could fuck up an orca. Maybe. Squid have more. Got tentacles,
you
right?
know?
Yeah.
What if we just grab the orca and that's it? Game over.
Yeah, that'd be a problem. Or just held it underwater because orcas fucking breathe air. Hold that bitch for a day or so.
They could pull a Koolrak and just start gouging eyes.
Yeah. True.
Okay,
true.
all right, okay. Check it out. Check out the Instagram. So what are your plans going forward with your businesses and whatnot?
Dude, I just want to compete soon because I feel like I'm getting pretty good. And I got some shit I want to try in competition against some good guys. And then, I don't know, I'm just taking it day by day, getting this podcast, keeping it rolling, see where it takes us. Still looking for some sponsors that we vibe with. Well, you know, we want to really like the product if we're going to promote it. And then, just focus on getting better at grappling, getting more followers, I guess. You know, what else is there?
What I notice about you that's very different, like you, Gordon, and the guys at our gym, is that if you message any of the top jiu-jitsu guys on Instagram right now, there's like a 90% chance they're not going to look at your message.
Yeah.
If you leave them a comment, probably not going to respond. But I know you're a very busy guy. Gordon's a very busy guy, but I notice you respond to everyone. If someone shouts you out on their story, you respond to everyone, you shout them out. So I wanted to ask you why you do that. I feel like I already know the reason, but I want the listeners to know.
I think word of mouth is more important than any number of following. So by that I mean, like, when I answer somebody via DM or you know, a story, whatever, some kind of interaction, makes people feel more connected to me, and it's more And when you have people making personal connections, it allows them to say like, hey, do you know this guy? Oh, well, he liked my comment. Oh, he you know what I mean? Commented back to on my story or my picture or something, you know what I mean? So that, and then that, they'll say usually their friend will fucking, you know, go follow you. Cause it's like you make a personal connection with your friend or with their friend. So it's just an ongoing, trend and process, you know?
So would you say part of that is humility, that you don't see yourself above as all these people, and you're like, well, I will respond to you, I will shout you out?
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like people tell me like I'm more important than I am. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I'm a simple guy, like simple things. I just want to eat a lot of food, train all the time. That's really it. Make money. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But to some people, like I'll have some people tell me that like it fucking sounds weird even saying it. They're like, oh, like you're so popular or like shit like that. They kind of like, to me, they're just like blowing up my head, and I don't know. I just don't see it as being accurate. I don't know. I don't know. Cause it's like when I see like Gordon or something, like he has almost 300,000 followers, and you know, he's a big deal, as in like when we go out in public, like, yeah, I get people take pictures with me and shit, but like it's here and there. And then when I go with Gordon, it's pretty much every time we go out, you know what I mean? People stop and take pictures with him. So it's a different level. And like, I could see that, them saying that to him ish, but I think like when you're in that position, you just don't see yourself like that unless you're an asshole. Like I don't think Gordon thinks he's like more famous than he is, you know what I mean? He's pretty down to earth, and me too. Like I don't even see like sometimes, like, not that I have a fucking crazy amount of followers, but you know, a few over 100,000 is usually a pretty big deal. Yeah. And I don't see like that. I just don't. That doesn't like resonate with me that much. You know what I mean? Like I just post shit on my Instagram because I like it, because it makes it's motivational. You know what I mean? But like to say that I'm fucking like need the following, you need these people's approval. I don't need these people's approval. I just, so if I'm commenting back, it's usually because I genuinely like what you have to say or whatever. It's never like I don't know. I feel it's like people like get like a little bit of like attention and they think they're fucking, you know, Lil Wayne. Like, I don't know. And
that's why when the time comes to buy your DVD, when the time comes to, you know, give that shout out back, you're getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And in the end, like I don't think the popularity or the fame or the following really matters. I think it's about how much money's in your bank account. Yeah. Like that's what really fucking matters. Like, cool, you have 2 million followers on Instagram, but you're $80,000 in debt and only have 20 G's to your name. So like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I think, you know, if you're making a substantial amount of money, that's fucking really all that matters. I could do without the fucking attention. I just want to be able to have the ability to do what I want when I want. And I have that now, you know, I have that now to a certain extent because, well, money's limited. When we get to that situation where money's unlimited, then we're really gonna be fucking having fun,
balling, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
So like another thing I wanted to talk about was like the power of just asking people. So I kind of do. I'm very similar to you guys, where I respond to everyone. I respond to all my DMs unless you're sending me stupid shit. A lot of people like message me, hey man, can you get me an interview with NickyRod? I'm like, why don't you ask him? Why are you asking me? Like, why are you trying to use me as a middleman? So like just asking someone, if someone hits me up, I'll just ask them, hey, were you interested in a t-shirt? People I don't fucking know, people who just followed me, and they'll usually say yes. So don't fucking be afraid to ask people. Like I've learned that this year big time.
Well, here's the thing, building on that, bro, like if you're talking to a girl, bro, right? You got no girl, you go up and ask someone, hey, you know, you want to get a drink or whatever. If she says no, then you're right where you were before.
Exactly.
Same exact thing if you go for a shirt. If they say no, then you didn't sell it. And you already, you know.
A tough thing for me, honestly, is asking people to go on the podcast. Because I mean, it's easy for their friends and stuff. And people that I don't know, like I usually ask them and they're all about it because I have like a little bit of attention. But like for me, I don't see that, and I just see me asking for a favor. Yeah. And in reality, I'm probably helping them out because I'm letting them build their brand or whatever. Yeah. But like internally, I'm like, I fucking hate this part. But it's necessary, definitely necessary.
But when you ask me,
Well, because you're the homie, so it's good. It's good. Right back.
Boom. Now, let's do it now. Speaking of girls, by the way, I get this all the time. You're back where you were, right? Mm-hmm. So like, I'll hit a girl up. I'll be like, hey, you want to go get dinner or something? You want to go out to drink? And they just won't give me a straight answer. Yes or fucking no.
Yeah.
I'll get like a smiley face. I'll get like some dumb shit. And then they hit me up. Hey, where did you go? And I tell them, I moved you to the general section of my messages. So I don't see you anymore. Don't talk to me anymore. Wow. Like if you're
a kind of guy that cuts somebody off fast, huh?
Oh yeah. We're not playing games. We're not. If you don't fucking respond to me with a definite answer, if she says no, cool, we could still be friends, etc. You know? But if you fucking
she
around
says
the
smiley
bullet,
face.
Yeah, general section of my messages.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cold-hearted as well.
You gotta be, man.
Gotta be in this world, right?
You gotta be cold-hearted.
Gotta be. You have any big plans for 2021, I guess? 2021?
Hell yeah, man. Right now my gym is 20 members strong.
Good. Very good.
Thank you. I want to get it to about 100 members. I want to get my podcast to 100,000 listeners.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good,
man. So you got to start bitching at me about this. I'm a lazy piece of shit, and I bought the domain name for my website. But as far as going on Shopify, designing the website, I keep saying later. Get on that. Make the online site. Get that running.
You could probably make an online site, like an easy one, in like 20 minutes. I made one before.
I keep making excuses like a bitch.
Yeah. Dude, just whenever you got to take a dump, sit on there and fucking say, all right, I'm going to do this.
Okay. You did it that fast?
Yeah. I mean, more or less. It's not hard.
Really?
They have shit. You have like a Squarespace and stuff. You can just build it.
What do you use, Squarespace or Shopify?
I think I use Squarespace.
Hit them up for a sponsorship, dude. They love to sponsor people.
Yeah. Oh, for this, I think we used something different for the NickyRod All Access, but I made a
Wix.
Wix? Oh, okay.
Wix? Okay.
But I mean, Wix is kind of the same as, Shopify and that shit.
All right, man. I'll do it today, bro.
Squarespace.
Fucking do it today.
Just got to do it, right? Just sit down and fucking knock it out.
Because a lot of people, the way I'm selling my t-shirts right now is manually. I message people. But a lot of people are like, hey, I checked your website. And some girl, I'm like, all right, Venmo me this amount. And then Venmo me this amount. And give me your address and I'll ship it to you. She's like, I'm not comfortable giving you my address. And I'm like, wow, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to give you their fucking address. So I probably lost a lot of sales from not having a website up. So I got to get that shit running.
It's a good point.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out Shopify, Wix. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm worried that if I choose the wrong one, I'm like in a contract now. And
There's no contracts.
Oh, really?
You can change anytime you want, bro.
Probably do like month to month or something. I don't know how it goes.
I know Shopify is like 30 a month or some shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're selling, if you could do 100 every other month, that's not bad.
Hell yeah. It's
not bad. Okay, so you have any competitions coming up?
So
segue.
I'm doing every single ADCC trials.
Hell yeah, bro.
So what my plan is that if I win any of them, I'm gonna start juicing.
No, okay. No. Let's. I would like to see that, bro. Honestly, I think you'd be. I think
you're not on right now.
No.
Yeah.
I was, if I ever do get on, I'm gonna need some help from a friend of mine. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do all the trials because I'm an American citizen and I'm an Asian citizen. So if you're an Asian citizen, you can do Asian trials and you could do European trials for some reason.
That's great.
And if I win one of them, I'm starting.
Bro, why don't you start juicing now? So when you're at the trials, you already got that word rage.
So here's the issue. If I juice now and I lose the trials, now I'm just some loser who juices. If I win the trials and I know I have potential, then I'll start juicing.
If you believe in your potential now, bro, you would just start taking steroids.
That's a fair mindset. That's because you need the skill. So if you could do it, if you could skillfully win the trials, you could probably steroid fully win the place in ADCC.
And I'm not gonna go on a low dose either. I'm gonna go right on like the highest stack you can fucking get on.
Hell yeah!
Like my face is gonna be fucking disfigured.
That's how you have a heart attack. Fuck.
Well, that's interesting, bro.
Yeah, we're
doing
doing
the best, man.
We're doing Deca, Animal, Trend, Win. I'm mixing them all up together, bro.
You got to do what it takes to win. So it is what it is, I guess.
You got to cheat to win, guys. Remember that. I'm not on juice, so I cheat in other ways by grabbing shorts, false starting, scratching.
By doing deadlifts before you train.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. We're pretty much at time. So you got anything else you want to plug, Mike?
So Instagram at KOOLRAK. My school at Immortals JiuJitsu. My podcast at Rambling with Rack. You can find it on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts.
What would you say the genre of your podcast is?
So a lot of the jiu-jitsu guys that listen to our podcast were like, it's so fucking refreshing to not have to listen to fucking jiu-jitsu on a jiu-jitsu. We talked about fist fights, you going to that strip club interview, and people are like, that's what we want to see. So I'm making this like a comedy podcast.
Okay, cool.
We'll see some jiu-jitsu, but it's not going to be like a fucking jiu-jitsu podcast because it's fucking boring.
When are you going to hop into a stand-up special?
Once everything opens up again.
I know. Everything's weird right now.
You're motivating me with that.
For sure.
And then sultanofstrangles.com, which I have not. I bought the domain name, but I got to get on. I got to stop being lazy and making excuses and make the fucking website.
Well, you heard it, y'all. All right, guys. We out of here. Catch you next time. NickyRod, Alexis.
Thank you, guys. Send those clips in, man. We want to see some feedback.
Hell yeah.
All right, boys.
Should we take a picture real quick? Yeah, definitely.
This is Jeff Hardy. Right,
Jeff Hardy, sexy from the South Shore. They want to party. I'm not with the beat shit. Do it hardly. Surfboard shoddy. Mix up the Bacardi. Jumping off the top rope. Jeff Hardy, sexy from the South Shore. They want to party.